This is the homework help video for my pre-AP classes periods 1 and 5 for Thursday, January 12th. The homework is 11-5 practice. This first problem, number 2, is asking us to classify the quadrilateral using the name that best describes it. These arrows are telling us that these opposite sides are parallel. Really, they shouldn't use one arrow for all 4 sides because that technically means that all 4 sides are parallel to each other, and that's clearly not the case. You can see that they intersected the vertices, but what they should have done to make this more correct is use 2 arrows on one pair of sides and 1 arrow on the other pair of sides. But you can see that the opposite sides are parallel. That makes this a parallelogram. So that's the name that best describes it. Now, there are special kinds of parallelograms. If we know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent, but if all 4 sides were congruent, then it would be a rhombus. But they haven't given us that information, so we can't assume that. And if the angles were 90 degrees, it would be a rectangle, but they haven't told us that, so we can't assume that either. And if it's a rhombus and a rectangle, then it's a square. Number 10, we need to find the missing angle of this quadrilateral. These 2 angles, we have the right angle symbol, so these are both 90 degrees. And if those are both 90 degrees, then these sides are actually parallel. That makes this a trapezoid, but we need to add up all the angles. So 125 plus 90 plus 90 plus x equals how many degrees in a quadrilateral? 360. And if you ever forget, you can make 2 triangles from any quadrilateral. So 2 180s equals 360. Okay, 125 plus 90 is 215. 215 plus 90 is 305. So 305 plus x equals 360, so x is 55. Let's just do it this way. Subtract 305 from both sides. That's 0, so x equals x equals 55 degrees. Okay, and just to check our answer, let's add them all up. 125 plus 90 plus 90 plus 55. 5 and 5 is 10, carry the 1. 1 and 2 is 3, and 9 is 12, and 9 is 21, and 5 is 26, carry the 2. 2 and 1 is 3, 360. Okay. There's a golden ticket. Use the numbers 7, 8, 9, and 10 each only once to make a 1. So you can write a number sentence to using each one of those 4 numbers one time only to make a 1, but you can only use division, subtraction, and grouping symbols, parentheses. So no addition, no multiplication, just division, subtraction, and grouping symbols to make 1. Okay, first person to get the correct answer to me will win a golden ticket. Anybody who gets to me the correct answer after that will win 10 tickets for the weekly drawing. And anybody who tries it but doesn't get the correct answer will win 5 tickets for the weekly drawing. Okay, I'll see you in the morning.